Well, there's a few changes. We're making some personnel changes that we've discussed with the Supervisor's office. That will be discussed today at work session and be voted on Thursday afternoon at the town board meeting.
Never, in the years of Dick Zeidler, in the years of Kings and Mazzei of the 50s, in any former party bosses who were the worst examples of bosses rampant in this township, never even in those days would they have even contemplated this.
We're going to recommend some changes being made to the structure of government, wherein we're realigning some of the departments for several reasons, some of which to decentralize government in the town of Brookhaven so that all of town government, all of the departments come under the entire town board, all 7 members, and not just the supervisor.
So now these are proposals of significant changes, and what I think is also illustrative of their contempt and their cynicism is the fact that with something of this fundamental nature, it was incumbent upon them to make these proposals, make the public aware of these proposals during the campaign, so the public could decide if they wanted to have these kinds of changes in the new year.
We're also looking, while rearranging some of those departments, to see if we can't streamline them a little bit more than they have been to save money. We're looking to reduce spending, reduce the size of government certainly, and hopefully, if we can, reduce taxes. So we're trying to accomplish all of those things with this restructuring plan. We'll be setting a public hearing for the public to come out sometime, probably in around a month or so, for that to be discussed and get the opinions of other people other than the town board members to see if it's the right thing to do. We think it is. Our philosophy, again, being fiscal conservatives, is less spending, less government equals less taxes. That's what we're trying to accomplish.
Because this is clearly an attack upon good government in this town, an attack upon the will of the public in this town, and you know, in the past, up until an hour ago, I said this is harkening back to the old days. The old days didn't even contemplate this kind of contemptuous behavior. This is something that is completely unprecedented in the nature of this township, and it is stunning. It is stunning to the lowest degree that they would attempt to do these things.
Town government does not have a county executive position, so to speak. We don't have a town executive. It's more like Parliament in that we have 7 members who have equal votes with 6 district council people and 1 at-large councilman, which happens to be called the town supervisor. He's in charge of the day-to-day operations. Nothing will change with respect to that. He is the chief financial officer of the town of Brookhaven. Nothing will change as to that. So we're just looking for town government to be run by the entire town board, however, by the supervisor on a day-to-day basis.
And what's particularly galling for Steve Fior-Rosenfeld, for Connie Keppert, for Lori Baldessari, and myself, where we spent a lot of time away from our families, a lot of time in Lori's living room and raiding her refrigerator, that we spent collectively 40 years, the 4 of us, on helping to create council districts. And that, as I said at the meeting, and I wish others to please say their piece on this, in all the times, in all those years when we had discussions on this, we never spoke in terms of the administrative authority of the supervisor. It was about bringing back geographic balance to the town board, and it was making the town council closer to the communities, and in so doing, empower the community.